Okay, how you doing, everybody? Welcome to my channel. This is You Too Can Be Great. I know I've been gone for a while. I'm so sorry. I just did a Growing Up Hip Hop Season 6, Episode 29 review, and I just realized that it's blurry as shit. I did not mean to do that. I'm so sorry, but that video took me almost 30 minutes to film and put together. And with my baby and everything I have going on, I really didn't have the energy to redo it because I have a list of stuff I want to redo. So I'm so sorry about that. I will do my best to make sure it doesn't happen again, but watch it. You can still see some of me, okay? I'm still cute even though I'm blurry. And it's still very entertaining with my words, okay? So just go ahead and check it out when you get some time. But on this video, the devil is a lie. This is the problem that I have with certain people who claim that the religion is what made them who they are, or use religion as a way of, I wouldn't say made them who they are, but use religion to, get clout? Because this is some clout chasing shit. That's what it is. It's some clout chasing. I know that this happened a couple months ago. It surfaced, I think, early in mid-January. This video surfaced on some bullshit, and this is happening. We're in March, but I wanted to speak on it. I didn't have much time to talk about it, but when I saw that video, I felt like I still need to talk about it, even though time has passed. I'm still going to talk about it because I need to hear some of y'all opinions on that shit, because some of y'all go to church. Now, my story, or what I heard, my sister traveled to Jamaica, and she went to a church. And at that church, there was a pastor that was going around, and he was supposed to be a guest pastor at that church. And when he was preaching, he had, you know how people go up in the congregation in the front and they wait for the preacher to put their hand on their forehead, and there's supposed to be some kind of Holy Spirit or something that goes into your body, and you fall down because you didn't felt the Spirit, or you had the person in the corner speaking in tongues, all this crazy stuff that happens. And she said that the pastor in front, while he was doing that, and everybody he touched just fell down. And trust me, I didn't been one of those people that went in front of a church just so the pastor can touch me so I can take a nap on that floor because I was a child. But these are grown people. And when one person didn't fall down because he wanted to, prove a point, I shit you not, according to her, this pastor went up to the girl and was like, trying to blow her in her forehead to give her the, okay, girl, you're going to need to go ahead and fall down to make me look good. In this clip, I'm going to show you, I was entirely disgusted at the lack of respect this pastor took making the point. He didn't have to go so far as to do what he did to complete it. However, the dumbness of this person, because you're in church. See, preachers these days, not that all preachers are bad and not that all, pastors are horrible, because I do go to church and stuff like that. What I do find is that nowadays certain churches have become franchises, like a business, like McDonald's, they don't go in there and actually do the things that are rooted in what they're supposed to be teaching. And a lot of them these days are out here slinging their penises and whoever the hell they can find in the congregation. They don't even respect what they're reading and what they're preaching to other people. They get money from the church plates and they fund that and put it in their pockets and go on motivational speaking tours. And people think that because they have the title pastor, that means that whatever they do doesn't have any consequences. This man straight up during his sermon spit in his hand and put it on somebody else's forehead. And a grown man, as grown as he is, stood there and let another grown man spit in his hand and touch his forehead and use the sermon as said because he's a preacher, he's allowed to do something like that. I mean, in real life, let's just think about this. If somebody spit on you and hurls a loogie at you, those are fighting words. You will get your ass beat in an instant. Hell, you get your ass flipped over by multiple help. Somebody might just jump your ass for doing that, but you're in church. So somehow we're supposed to excuse that behavior. I was watching it and I said, no, this is one of those situations where I felt like people who claim to be holy, people who claim to be sanctified, take advantage of their congregation. Let me show y'all the clip I'm talking about, because I had looked at this on a website, and I want to show y'all what I'm looking at here. Let me start this right over.
What I'm telling you is just as he's physically standing here, knowing what's coming, God's saying, can you physically and spiritually and emotionally be able to stand when getting the vision or receiving it might get nasty? I'm going to say it in a point just like that. Receiving vision from God might get nasty. You mean, God, I just bought, in crazy faith, I just bought my dream car. And now you're going to ask me to sell it back and ride in the hoopty again? Yeah, because the vision I'm about to give you, it might get nasty. And do you hear and see the responses of the people? What I'm telling you?
The responses of the people are straight on. God did not tell you to spit on me. You were just as human as I am. You bleed just like I do. You're going to die on this earth when you have aged or your time has come up, maybe early on in life, just like I will. There is no way in this God's green earth that Lord said that while you were teaching me his word, that you're supposed to hallelujah and put it on my body as a way to teach me a lesson. I'm the audience, obviously some people in there are sitting up in there that you can hear the sounds. Let me play this one more time. He just rubbed that shit all over that man's face.
And do you hear?
He just rubbed that all over that man's face. And I'm like, never. See, that's why I married my husband. Because I know damn well this is some bitch shit. I'm sorry. It is. It is to sit there and allow a grown man, because he's a pastor, to rub a whole spit across your face. I don't even know if I should feel sorry for you. I don't care what the message is you're trying to deliver. You don't have to use it as an example to do something like that, because that's also emasculating. That's also disrespectful. That is wrong as hell. It's wrong as hell. And I felt like, I don't know if he's doing this because he knows he's going to go viral. I don't know if he's doing this because he knows it's going to get him more likes. Hell, maybe me talking about it gives it more life. But I've seen things like this happen time and time and again with people in a position of power taking advantage of the audience and taking advantage of people that come there and trust you to do things and do things right by them. And I don't appreciate it. I've been to churches where the church is going on. They keep you there for a good 7 to 8 hours because they want to see how much money they can get from you. You can go into church with your wallet full and come back out of that church, ain't nothing there and there. They want more than 10%, child. They want 50 to 60% of whatever the hell is in your pocket. And they're supposed to be using it to feed the homeless and help the hungry. Meanwhile, this man will walk around with a freaking Porsche, and you look outside and you got the beggars out there that still need feeding. Or you see him with a big ass mansion and all these different cars in his yard, but we're sitting up there with fans instead of an air conditioner in this congregation. Or you have somebody who might get $50,000 and another person who might get $5, and this man announced it only $5. It was so disrespectful, and I don't like stuff like this. It makes me feel some type of way. It does. But I wanted to talk about it because I want people to understand something. Here's the message I'm trying to give you. Just because somebody holds a title that demands respect, whether you're a pastor or a soldier or a general or a president or a senator or a spiritual leader or a prophet, whatever the name that comes along with it, you have to have something called a spirit of discernment. And you have to be able to understand right from wrong. We are all human beings at the end of the day. And human beings make mistakes. Okay. And so when you're sitting there and you see something like this, or you're sitting there and you know somebody is abusing that power, you have to be able to stand up. Because I see a lot of people in church, and some people in here probably didn't even react to it because it's the pastor. Somebody might have even got up and said, yes, pastor, we understand the message you were trying to tell us, even though he just did some shit like this. No. It's not necessary. Anyway, go check out my other video. I just wanted to touch on this and talk about it. I do have another one I want to talk about. I'm going to do another video back to back because it seemed like Kenya and Nene's relation, Kenya and Cynthia's relationship has finally broke down. And we're going to talk about it. Okay. So y'all go ahead and check that out. And also check out my blurry growing up hip hop video. And also tune into my new channel called Knowledge is Power. I'm going to put the name at the bottom so you can go ahead and follow it, because I'm going to start posting real life shit, real life information. Now that the way the economy is going, you need to know certain things is going on around the world. It could be something about the news. It could be a hot topic that we're talking about. I chose a different channel because I know that YouTube's probably going to keep flagging me. So I don't want it to affect this one, but go ahead and follow that channel and let me know your opinions on it when I start posting those videos. Okay. Thank you very much. Have a good day and have a wonderful evening.